Good morning, Internet. My name is Logan, and we're in my kitchen today. Look, it's a kitchen. The mess is all behind the camera. I have finally decided that it was time to film Cooking with Logan because I'm hungry and I need to make supper and I don't have a video up yet, so why not? Tonight we're going to be making German pancakes. Now I know what you're thinking. Where did you find tiny Lederhosen to fit on the pancakes? Well, unfortunately I did look. They do not make tiny pancake-sized Lederhosen. So instead we'll be making the German pancakes that are not actually pancakes at all. It's more like a thing that's good. I don't know how to describe German pancakes. I guess I will show you. But before we can start, there are a few things we need. An oven, a 9x13 pan, some butter, flour, milk, eggs, a bowl, a whisk, and a cup measure, if you measure things when you cook. So we're going to start with a pan. You need a pan that is 9x13, and you need to do something with the pan. And I'm realizing now that there's one thing that I forgot to mention in the list of things. The recipe. Alright, so we do start with a 9x13 pan. And we put a third of a cup of butter in it. A third of a cup. Here I have some butter, and a third is there. Gently unwrap the butter. And when cutting butter, we use a butter knife, because that's what it's called, people. Butter knife. And you cut a third of a cup. A third of a cup. Ish. Chunk that up a little bit, because it needs to melt. Now that the butter has been chunked butter in the pan. Whoa, hey. Don't drop the butter. Rewrap the rest of your butter, because that'll be good to use later for just about anything. Don't waste butter. Alright, now pop your pan of butter in the oven, a 400 something degree oven, a 425 degree oven. We're not going to worry about preheating because it's just melting and it will take a while getting there anyway. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And start. Next step, obtain bowl. In this bowl we are going to put eggs and milk and flour. But first, the eggs. Now, some people are fancy and can crack eggs with one hand. I am not one of those people. Egg. Always keep a trash can right beside you to collect eggshells, because they're gross. Egg number 2. Ooh. Egg number 3. I got some egg on the table. Oh well. Egg number 4. Now I'm usually pretty good at not getting shell in the eggs, but today it just wasn't happening for me. Egg number 5. Now, wash your hands because eggs are gross and sticky and stuff. Now that you have your bowl of chicken menstruation, beat it with a whisk. Did you guys ever think of that? Eggs that you eat are what come out of a chicken when it tries to make a baby, but there's no baby, which is exactly what menstrual goop is. So next time you're happily enjoying eggs, just think about that. Delicious chicken periods. Once you have thoroughly abused your eggs, add a cup of something. Add a cup of flour. Now, I do have a cup measure because I am a good person and I measure things, kind of. See, that's about a cup. That's actually a little more than a cup, but I don't care. Always make sure to close your flour securely when you're done, or else it will fall on the floor and make a terrible mess and you will waste all of your flour. Speaking from experience here, just remember, close the flour bag. And after the flour, the milk. If you are lactose intolerant or something like that, it sucks to be you. Milk is delicious. Come on. About a cup. So in reality, I generally don't measure things because I think it's a waste of time and I can kind of tell how much is a cup or a teaspoon or a tablespoon, but I really don't want to mess this up, mostly because it's really good and I'm really hungry and I'm kind of recording it, so I don't want anything to go bad. Uh-oh. Mayday, mayday. Ow. Sheesh. Calm down. Settle down. Here's a good tip. Keep an eye on your melting butter because eventually it will start sizzling and burning. Although the smell of burning butter is awfully good. Now you want this to be smooth, which means no lumps. I always see people whisking like this in their arm. Like, how does this help? What does this do? This just puts my elbow way up here by my face. It just seems like an awkward angle to do anything. At this point, while it may not be in the recipe, I highly encourage complimenting your mixture because you want to be nice to it so that it remembers that and is nice to you when you eat it. You are beautiful. You are important. You have excellent choice in friends. Many people like you. I like your haircut. Ah, nice and smooth. Well, mostly smooth. Okay. Let's be real for a second. Don't buy cheap whisks. They are useless. Buy an expensive whisk. It is worth it. Alright, now take your smooth mixture of gunk and pour it over the melted butter. Now it's very important that you don't mix it in with the melted butter. You just pour it over, try to make it even. It'll settle out on its own. Now, I'll be honest. It looks like a lot of butter. There's a reason for that. I use significantly more than 1/3 of a cup. But never fear, butter tastes really good. And it makes your body love you. Get rid of the dirty dishes and pop this bad boy in the oven for 15 minutes still at 425. Now that your delicious concoction is in the oven, take this opportunity to clean up a little bit. Wash the dishes you made dirty and get the kitchen back in order. However, I'm gonna go sit on Tumblr for a while and pretend like I'm doing all those things, but you guys won't know the difference. So we still have about 2 minutes of cook time and something terrible has happened. I'll show you. Now, I don't know if this is terrible or wonderful. It's hard for you guys to see that. The lights are in the way. Look how big it is. I mean, it has literally attacked. Oh my gosh, the lights are so bright in there. Look at the thing. Look at it. Okay, so that's the pan. That's the level of the pan. And boom. Oh man, you can't see it. It's alive. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You know what that means? Food. Food is what that means. It means food. Sweet baby Jesus. Look, I have oven mitts. Ta-da! Look how big it is! The responsible thing to do here, I think, is to let it cool at least a little bit before eating it and turning your entire mouth into molten flesh. So we'll wait. Still waiting. Still waiting. Okay, I'm tired of waiting and this smells really good. So good. Now, there are a few things you can do to make this better. Double the recipe. It makes it thicker, and then there's more of it. Put cheese and ham inside of it. You can also leave it how it is now and put powdered sugar on top. I hope you all enjoyed cooking with me. Now it's your turn. Make some German pancakes and don't share with anybody because these are really good. And you worked hard for them. If you enjoyed spending time in my kitchen, I'd like it if you liked it. And until next time, have a great day, Internet, and I'll see you next week. I'm gonna have me some more of this. Concoction. Concoction. Is that a real word? Is concoction a real word? Concoction. It's like concoction. Concoction. Concoction? Concoction. We'll say mixture.